Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Monday and it's time to start on the Forest Girls coloring book. Hello everyone. I hope you are all having a good Monday. Hello Emily. Hello Celine. Hello Davissa. Hello Dawn. Let's see. Hello Sue. Scrolling. Hello Nightbot. Hello Joyce. Hello everyone out there in Lurker land. So we have a choice to make. Either this one, which is that one there, or this one here, which is a little less seaside-y. Hello, Angela. Sorry, brain is just not kicking in today. So, which would you prefer, the watermelon or the beach scene? Oh, I'm sorry, your foot's sore? That sucks. So the beach scene or the watermelon scene? So we have seaside, watermelon, beach. We're doing lots of beaches. Watermelon, beach, watermelon, beach, watermelon. All right, let's do a poll. Da, da, da. The beach scene or watermelon? Doggy. Let's call it summer watermelon. Yes. Oh, that sucks. Falling down is not good. You're supposed to stay up. Yeah, you gotta be more careful, Dawn. Yeah, it is really warm. 105 is way too hot. So let's get the poll going. The beach scene or the watermelon scene? Which one do we want to do? Beach watermelon, beach watermelon, beach watermelon. All right, so we'll give it a few minutes. Has everyone had a good day? Oh, do you guys want to see the page? If you haven't seen it on Instagram, the Symphony of Cute Animals page is finished. I'll zoom it out a little bit. So that page is all done. Yeah, that's for sure, Sue. So we did finish that one. Well, I finished that one. Hello, Della. Oh, thank you, Celine. I appreciate that. Eesh. Well, that's good. It's always good to go to the doctor when you fall down. All right, so beach or watermelon? Which one do you want to see done? Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Sue. All right, last chance to vote. The beach scene or the watermelon scene? Get your votes in, get your votes in. We've got 14 votes. The beach or the watermelon? Seems like the beach is winning. So we'll do the beach, I guess. So we will do the beach scene. Let's flatten this down. And we'll zoom you in. Anybody that has, problems with zooming in, look away. All right. And we are working with the Magic Fly colored pencils. So we've got that there. Got his here. All right. So let's get started on the water. You missed the pole. Hey, Anna. All right. So we're going to use number 89 first. Which is this one. All right, so let's start on the lined areas. And under the tube, I have some shadow. Well, the polys will work great. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome, welcome. Yay. Move that up a little bit for you. All right. And we're going to put a shadow around this one. Just mapping out at this point where things are going to go. Like so. We've got a line here where the water comes up onto the shore. So we're just going to very lightly put a line here. We'll be adding some sand color underneath it. All right, now the next color we're going to use is number 17, which is turquoise. You have a question. What is your question? Miss Celine, what is your question? Waiting for it. You can. These are an oil-based pencil as well. And I put the dark down to start with so that I can build the color on top of it because I'm going to be using some white gel pen underneath the or above the dark areas for that kind of wave foamy look. And because they're both an oil-based pencil and you're building that color, I put the dark down so that the light can diffuse the darkness a little bit and it blends into it. So it just gives that dark shadow instead of that dark line. If you do it the other way around, you're going to have a starker line. Yeah, yeah. Unless you want that heavy dark line, and then you can do it light to dark. I find with oil-based pencils sometimes it's better to go from dark to light. Now I'm just going to go really lightly over this area here, and I'm only going to put one layer because I am going to be adding that sand color under over top of it just so that it blends in, so it looks like the sand is under the water. You can do it the other way around as well, but I find that it's easier to fill the white spot if there's something for it to grab hold of. Now, can you guys see that okay, or is it blurry? Or is it just my glasses? Kind of looks blurry to me. Oh, now it's really blurry. Hold on, there we go. That's a little better. Awesome. I hope that you enjoy going back to work. Exactly. All right. You'll be fine. Within a week, the kids will be bugging you. So I'm just coating the whole area. I know this is probably boring, but yeah, that's true. That's true. You get a week of peace and quiet before the kids bug you. Nice. Well, at least he goes back at the same time you do. Makes things a little bit easier. Yeah, that's true. You guys wanted to see me color water. We're coloring water. So I'm just going to go a little bit darker around the edges here. at the edge of the book. And I may even bring in a darker color with a little bit more blue in it. Layering it up. Hello, Marcy. Welcome, welcome. Yes, the choice of middle school. Well, enjoy your dinner and lurk away. You are perfectly fine lurking. Hello, Lisa. Ah. Again, just building that color up. Okay. So before we get too far into the light color, we're going to add a medium tone to this. So I'm going to take Egg Blue, which is a little bit darker, and then we're going to blend it in with the light. So we're just going to take the Egg Blue and just very, very lightly connect those waves of color here. Hello, Bee. Welcome, welcome. And it's a little bit bluer than the first color that we used, which is the ocean blue. But when we blend it in with the green blue of the water, it'll give us that wave kind of shadowing darkness. And it may look a little bit darker, but it is actually lighter than the other color. It's just because it's more blue. And I completely missed this area here. That's okay. Thank you. Okay, and then we take our dark color again, which is the ocean blue, and we can just draw that out a little bit into that blue. This is more of a blue-green and is slightly darker. Now don't worry about it being too dark because we are going to go over it again with that light green and blending it in. I'm just going in the shadow areas of the inner tubes because they're going to be the thing that casts the most shadow. On the water. Alright, now I'm going through again with the turquoise. Yeah, 98 still too warm for me. It was a little bit cooler here, but that ain't gonna last. We're gonna have hot weather next week. Which I don't want. Now I'm leaving a couple of light areas for the sun shining on the water. Now don't worry if it gets too dark. The next step is going to lighten that all up. In your highlight areas. If it gets too dark, don't worry about it. All right. Now the final. Yes, I will gladly stay indoors. The final step, and I'm not going to do it on the area where the sand is going to connect, is you take your white pencil and you use your white to blend. Like so. And basically what using the white does, especially if you have an opaque white, is it fills in that tooth of the paper, giving you your highlights, and it tones down any dark areas. So that they're still dark, but they're blended into the color of the rest of the water quite a bit better. All right, so there's our water. Now we're going to use number 110, which is caramel. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Yeah, it is like magic, isn't it? You just use some white. Now for your water going over top of your sand here, you're just doing it very, very lightly, letting that blue still shine through. we'll be adding other colors to that. To add the shadows and the dark color of the sand and all that fun stuff. Oh no. Sheba, Mummy was coloring. Leave her alone. Okay, so there's the first layer down. Now I'm going to use Coyote, which is number 111. As soon as I can find it. There it is. Nice. Now, so we're going to use Coyote and we're going to put it into our shadowy, wet. You know, when you look at the edge of the water where the water has lapsed over top of the dry sand and your sand is wet, it gets darker. So we're just going to darken up the sand a little bit where the water is going to come up. We're also going to come in and we're going to put in the shadows of the trees here. Now, let's see. See, she didn't draw on the back there, and I will do that after. I'm not ready to tackle the drawing bit. So I'm just going to do these pebbles. And then we're just going to fill in back here. Press a little bit harder in the shadowy areas. the heavy shadowy areas, because there's going to be shade there from the trees, but the shadow is going to be darker. So we're just going to darken that up, and then we're going to put the shadow in, or the shade in, from around the trees. All right. Oh, it's good that you got some water down at least. Now we're going to go back over it with number 110, which is caramel. The other one was coyote, which is number 111. And it's got a little bit of a green brown to it. So depending upon what you're using it for, it will either show as a brown or sometimes it'll show as a green if you've got a lot of greenery around it or over top of it. Blend that into the sand. Let me know if you want me to zoom in any more. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Bob was looking for something. He was looking perplexed and like he had lost something, so I had to ask him what. Now, just like we did with the water, we're going to add some white to this. For our highlight areas. So we're going to take our white pencil and We're going to make sure that the blue is wiped off of it. And we're going to bring it through. Like so. And that will give us our sandy area. Now, if I want this to be a little bit darker around the edges, so I'm just going to bring that sand down a little bit more. And just a little darker into the blue. Just working from the edge. Alright, and then we're going to take our Egan blue, or Agan blue, and we're just going to gently on the edges bring that watercolor up. Just barely touching the page. They've all gone to sleep, Celine. It's okay. Again, we're going to take our white and we're going to blend it, bringing those two colors together and creating that edge. Like so. Hello, Catherine. All right, so we're going to start with, let's start with hers. Now in Aeppol's coloring of it, she's done it in, oh, I completely missed the water on the inside. Hold on a sec. I missed the water in here. That was silly of me. All right, there, that's better. Again with the white, just blending it in. All right, so there is our beach and our water. Now, they have, Aeppol has this one as red, but with the squirrel, I really don't want it red. So I think I'm going to do this one pink, peachy pink. So we're going to use Peony, which is number 26. A little bit of flamingo and pink macaron. No problem. Alright, so we're going to start with the flamingo. In all of the shadowy areas. Again, I'm starting off dark so that when I add the lighter colors, it makes it easier for me to blend it together. All right, well, good night, Dawn. Have a good sleep. I hope you feel better. I hope it cools down and your leg feels better. Try not to fall anymore. Let's get that dark edge here. All right. I'm on speaker. Yay. Okay, so I won't do a song. All right, and now we're going to go in with number 26, which is Peony. And I'm going to sharpen it. Lurk away, darling, lurk away. All right, and we're going right over top of the dark and blending it into a medium. And then finally, number 83, which is macaron pink, or pink macaron, whichever you want to say. And this is our blending color and our highlight color. Like so. And then we're going to come in with our white just in our highlight area. Thank you, Lisa. All right, now for her, she has dark hair, usually a black tone. So we're going to start with a medium gray. So we're going to start with number 23, which is pewter. And we're just going to base the whole thing with pewter. And we're going to go in with the black. Now I'm going to sharpen this very, very sharp. Because even though it's just a small amount of hair, you still got to flick the color in order to get it to give you the same effect of hair. Mind me, I'm just concentrating. It's such a small image, but I want to make sure that I get her hair in the right spot. Like so. And her face is really, really tiny, so we're just going to use number 22, which is peach cream. As our base. And you guys can probably barely see that. And then we're going to take a little bit of coral. Make sure the pencil's really sharp because, once again, this is a very small picture. And then we'll go back over it with a little bit of the peach just to blend it in. And just a little bit of the pink for her lips, which are teeny tiny. Thank you. Alright, now we're going to do her swimsuit in the reds instead of the inner tube, which Aeppol has done in red. I did the inner tube in pink, so I'm going to do the swimsuit in red. So there's some straps here. And ruffles. Like so. And then we're going to take rose red and we're going to sharpen it because this is really tiny. And then we have our little squirrel friend. And I think we're going to use, let's see, what color do we want to use first? Number 48 is sienna brown. Thank you. Actually, let's do this one, 113. Yeah, that's the color I want. Our little squirrel friend here. Oh, he's very, very tiny. So if I get all quiet, sorry. Concentrating on little teeny little faces. All right, now I want Cocoa, which is number 36. Rocks and Shamrocks. I could say something, Yana, but I'm not going to. And then I'm going to go in with number 110, and I'm just going to blend a little bit. There's just so little space to work on to color this area. It's very, very tiny. All right, and then again with the so. All right, there's our little squirrel friend. Now we're going to do this one here, and just looking to see if there's any. No, okay. So we're going to do his in purple, just because. Why not, right? So we're going to start with number 62, which is lilac. And we will use lavender and amethyst. So 62, 109, and 88. So we're going to start with 88, which is amethyst. Good night, Bee. Have a great sleep and a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much for hanging out and stopping in. I appreciate it. All right. And she has it decorated like a donut. I am not going to decorate it. I am not that artistic. But if you are, you can decorate it as a donut like she has. All right, now the next one we're going to use is lavender. Yeah. Nope. Not that talented. And then the last one is lilac, which has a little touch of pink in it. And it's going to be our blending color. Moving all those colors together. And then we're going to take our white and we're just going to use it a little bit on those highlights. Like so. Now for the poopy dog, we are going to use the same color we used for the sand, which is caramel. Caramel, first of all. We're going to start with his little antlers here. just do a full base coat of this light color. Caramel. 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 It's Carmel. Carmel. Now we're going to use, just to bug people, I know. We're using burnt ochre. Caramel. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think on the tin they have it spelt caramel. All right. And then we're going to take our brown, which is number 36, which is cocoa. And then we're going to go back over, make sure I've got the right one, with the caramel. Blending all those colors together. Try not to color his tongue. And just going to take a little bit of, where is it? Number 27, which is cinnamon. You need a little bit more red on his snout. And then we're going to take our red, do his little tongue, as well as his collar here. Like that. And there we have the beach itself all finished up. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now for the book, we're going to start with ivory. In the thickest part of the book here. You're fine. Playing video games with the hubby is important. Much more important than my stream. I'm just saying. Family first. Alright, now we're going to take this caramel. We're going to flick those pages in. Color the edge a little bit darker. And we're going to darken up this area here. And then we're going to take number 27, which is cinnamon. Actually, I don't like that color. Hold on. I need, where'd it go? I need 36. There it is. That's better. There we go. And then this way. Again, flicking just like I would hair and darkening up the edge of this page. And again on this side, just going to darken up the edge of the page here. On the edge of the book. All right, now our cover. And we're going to do that. We're going to do it with the gray. And then we'll use some black in the darkest areas. Hello. Oh, Joyce, I've already said hello, Joyce. She's been lurking. I forgot she was lurking. Joyce has been lurking. And then number 12. Like so. And I gotta take a sip of my soda. Because my throat was getting sore, not store. Alright, now for the palm trees, we are going to use number 35 to start with. Number 35 is elephant gray, and I'm just very loosely coating them with it. There will be other colors added. Sometimes it just looks like crud. Alright, now we're going to use number 71, which is espresso. And come in and do the shadows. Yes, yes. Color them loosely with elephant. Elephant's gray, not just the elephant. Although I want to see it when you do it, if you color it with an elephant. Just saying. I need pictures or it didn't happen. Alright, now we're going to use cocoa. Like so. And then we're going to take, what's this one? Number 64, I think. I think that's a little yellow. Hopefully this isn't too yellow. So this one is yellow ochre. I think with the gray and the brown, it shouldn't be too yellow. If it is, we'll just calm it down a bit with some more gray. I think it'll be fine. And go into the bands with the caramel. However you want to say it. Doesn't make no difference to me. Thank you, Angela. Alright, now for the big one here. So we're going back in with espresso. And we're doing our shadows. So all those wonderful lines that she has given us for shadowing. I'm coloring with the espresso. And the edge of the tree. And then cocoa. Just extending that coloring from the joints of the tree and the shadows. It's always the way it turns out, though. And number 64, which is yellow ochre. And then we're going to go over it again with the elephant gray. I think that's what this one is. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. Thought it looked a little dark. And that's the way the trees are going to go. So I'm going to do a couple at the tops of the palms. So I'm going to start with number 29. Hopefully. Should be this one. Yeah. And while I'm off screen, well, off live stream anyway, I will finish up the trees because I'm going to do them all the same way. And that way, you guys don't have to watch me do the same thing over and over again. When we come back on Wednesday, we will finish up the birds here, as well as some of the shells, and then the bottle here as well. Hopefully we can get that all done Wednesday. And on Thursday or Friday, depending upon what I have on the schedule, I will go through and finish up the sand area here. The sky area I will try to do on screen at some point, whether it be on a video on Finish It Friday or what, but I do have something in mind to do the sky parts. Alright, so there's the base coat for that green. Now we're going to add number 41, which is green. Go figure. Number 41. Hello, Allison. Good evening. Yeah, exactly, Sue. Her cats are always loving on her. They always want her attention. My hand is in the way. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Just going back through and putting a little bit of dark green on the leaves of the palm. All right. Get this one back here a little bit darker with the shadows. And then we're going to do the same thing up here. Come down the center and just give a little bit of definition to the leaves with some dark color. It's amazing how much detail is in this little tiny picture. It is. It's a very cute page. Oh, of course. I did list the book as well as the pencils under the video. So if you want to take a look at it, you can take a look at it on Amazon. Like I said, the new pencils do have the color name and numbers on them. They do not match up to the names and numbers on these ones. But they are the same colors, if that makes sense. They haven't changed the formula, just the names. Hate it when they do that. Acrylite, just stick with the same names. It doesn't matter if you change the pencils enough to put the names and numbers on, but stick with the same names and numbers. All right. So that's how those are going to look. Yes. Yes, this is a bottle of, well, it's, this part here is sand, and then the rest of it looks like sky in what she's colored. But I'm going to color it as a bottle of sand, different colored sand. So I'll show you the picture of what she colored it as. So as you can see, the sky sort of blends into it, except for the sand at the bottom here. And I'm going to do the sand at the bottom the same as the sand here, but then I'm going to gradually change the colors until we hit this part up here where I'll do the sky coming through it. Yeah, yeah, the ones you can make at the fair. So that's the way she's done it. Of course, I'm not going to do everything the way she's done it, because, you know, I'm my own person. All right, I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. Hold on to your horses. Do not throw up on your desk. There you go. All right, so there we have it so far. We've got the base of the book done. We've got Aeppol and her puppy dog done, as well as her little squirrel friend. I will finish up the rest of the palm trees and possibly the sand under the book off screen. And then we will do the background on the book as well as the background and the seagulls up in the sky and the jar on Wednesday, and hopefully we'll be able to get majority of that done. Thank you, Marcy. I appreciate that. So hopefully we will be able to get the majority of it done. I will try, and I stress that the word try, to draw in the shadows from the trees on the back page here. I can't guarantee that I will succeed, but I will try. Absolutely. So for all of you coloring along, I hope that this was helpful. We will be going back through the water areas here with some white gel pen just to put in a little bit of texture and foam, because, you know, they're floating in an ocean. An ocean has foam. But we won't do that until after everything is done. All right, guys, that is it for me for today. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Exactly. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Of course, tomorrow Angela will be streaming at 6 o'clock, right? Pacific Standard Time, Angela? And Davissa, I do believe will be streaming tomorrow afternoon, but I can't guarantee that. Absolutely no problem at all. All right, guys, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Until next time, guys, bye bye for now.